Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel once again, and today I want to tell my Temu story, how I was able to purchase a few things on Temu, and everything. Basically, we want to show you everything, how it works and the rest of that. So I want to go now to my dashboard on Temu to show you the things I've purchased. Okay, so you can see view delivery photo. So these are the things that I purchased. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then number 5 for fee. Okay, and then you can see the purchase order and the rest of them. So for these 5 things, I actually paid 55,139 naira to get it delivered to Nigeria. And in this particular video, I'm going to be doing justice to these things one after the other. However, let me show you the stores that I purchased. Okay, so the delivery information and the rest of them are here. However, I don't want that to be exposed that much, so I want to show you the image of the product I purchased. So for this one, this is an MP 1P6 wireless MP. So it's going to load and then it opens. Okay, so it's loading and okay, it's now open. So this is the stuff that I got, and I actually thought, I didn't read the description very well. Okay, so I thought that the size of this is going to be very, very big, or rather it's going to be quite tall. But one of the funny things that happened was that all the things I purchased, when it was delivered to me, the parcel was very, very light. I began to question the things that I got. Very light that even a 2-year-old child would probably carry it with ease. Okay, so I got this for this amount of money, 17,164 naira. I got a blue one, so this is the one I got. So however, it sounds very well. The battery also lasts as well. So the portable mini speaker is wireless, and that is it. Okay, so the next one that I also purchased, another thing that I got was let me go back so that I will show you another thing that I got. Okay, I think I'll be opening them in different tabs, and the essence of making this video is so that I'll be able to show you or rather answer some questions online that people are asking, and especially those who have not purchased something on Temu, but they are seeing advertisements online on Temu products. Okay, so that is basically what I want to answer us now. So okay, so I'm doing this, waiting for my order tab to open so that I can actually be able to use it. Okay, it's still loading. It is still loading. I think this is a network issue now. I think this is a network issue. Let me try to connect to the network again. Okay, so it's a network problem. I'm troubleshooting the system so that we'll be able to continue what we are doing. So for that reason, I'm going to pause this a little bit. So the next product I actually got was next product I actually got was a microphone. Okay, so I got this microphone. As you can see, the price is I got it for 5,708 naira. However, the price currently have reduced, and the price have reduced to 4,000. So this is actually what I got. This is how very small it looks. You may want to use this measurement to shake, and this is actually a camera mic like this, and it's very small. However, I've tested it a few times to see if it works, but I haven't gotten any sound yet. But I'm still going to try it out, okay? But every other thing that I have tested, every other thing is working fine. But this one, I don't know for now. So it's pretty very small, and okay. So the next one that I also got was this, okay? A wireless music gaming earphone, okay, and here is it. This one is pretty cool. However, it's not actually what I expected to have. That I got it for a whopping sum of 4,889 naira, and and then the price have also reduced, maybe because of the Christmas season, and that might be the reason for which the cost was reduced, okay, and it was delivered directly to me in to the address. I'm going to talk about the delivery later on. Okay, and then here we have another stuff that I ordered. Okay, I ordered this, and we have it. Okay, so let me talk about this one first. I actually got a stand. I actually got this stand, and the reason for which I got it is because I needed a stand to keep on my desk while I'm making some videos, and then for other purposes as well. The cost at which I purchased this was not this. I'm pretty sure of that. There must have been a reduction in price. Okay, I got it for 3,294, and they are selling it for 6,000 now. Maybe because a lot of people want to purchase it. Okay, and then I'm supposed to have my. Okay, so I also got this. Let me check the price I purchased it for here, and then 17,182 naira. And to be frank with you, this thing is the thing I purchased that I'm not proud of. I am not proud of. They are reducing the cost of it. So in my other videos, you are going to see some of the things. So you can see what this person is saying here. It looks absolutely beautiful. Plus, it works well and sounds great. Too good for the price. I love the sound effect, and it lasts long. I highly recommend. So these are some reviews. However, most times when I'm buying something online, I don't look at the reviews. Because sometimes people might want to praise the company, sometimes people might want to. So, but it's still cool. It depends on your experience. But for me, I don't like this thing. So what we want to do now is to answer some of the questions that Google have brought out. People are asking. So, which country owns Temu? Temu is not owned it's not a Nigerian brand. Temu is a Chinese brand, and they are only leveraging their Chinese distribution system to get our product across to us directly to our doorsteps. Okay, so that's basically what they do. So the next one says, does Temu have a company in Nigeria? Okay, so I've answered it. How long is shipping? to Nigeria. So my own basically took around maybe like 3 weeks before it got to me. So other time, you can see other time I ordered this on 30th of the October, and then the delivery time other confirmed, okay, the other confirmed, and then oh my god, some delivered, it was delivered on November, 14th November. So basically plus or minus is around 3 weeks before it got to me. That's how long it took before it got, okay. So well, it depends on your location as well. So the product was purchased in China and it got to Nigeria and got to my state on within 3 weeks. So that's if you're that's how you want to, how long you are going to wait. The next one is saying how to pay for items in Temu Nigeria. So the payment for item in Temu Nigeria is quite very, very simple. It's not something that you can see I paid my own using my OPay account. So their service is quite very simple. Nothing is complicated. Everything is working very, very well. When I went to the to the pay environment, I saw OPay and then I used my OPay account to pay. So you can also use other Nigerian banks and the rest of them, other Nigerian banking details, and everything is going to work fine within just a few seconds. Okay, so the next one you have here is how did Temu start in Nigeria? This one I can't talk about that, but I say Temu officially launched in Nigeria 2024, quickly becoming popular by offering very cheap goods with free delivery. Leveraging is, so in my opinion, I don't think I'll be buying from Temu again, and I'm sorry to say this, and the reason for that is because they claim that those what they are selling are actually very cheap, but I doubt that, because to compare some of the things I purchased in the local market, I later found out that the prices, especially to compare the quality, of this, I can only use this with on a Bluetooth, and then there is another cord that I can also actually connect it with. The price for which I purchased it is not this, it's way bigger than this. I've shown you before, 17,000 something. And in the local market, I find that I can actually get, and again, this does not have any brand. There is no brand. It's not a product by a popular brand, so there is no brand at all. I'm just using a headset without knowing the brand I have it. Okay, so I don't fancy it like that much. However, if I took time to read the description, I'm probably going to notice it, but I didn't do that. So that is basically for me. But everything that they say here is truthful, in my opinion. What I'm trying to say is that the services they render, everything they say, you can also get a refund and a whole lot of stuff. Okay, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to go through the stress and the rest of that. Okay, so the next question people are asking, I've answered this. I'm saying that how Temu started, and they talked about their product being cheap. Not everything is pretty cheap. Not everything on Temu is cheap as they advertise. Okay, so you don't want to fall for that particular stuff. Okay, the next one is what are the complaints about Temu? People might have different undelivered package, poor customer service. So the poor customer service, I don't want to agree. In my own experience, the customer service is pretty fine. You just have to chat them and they respond immediately, like within a second they respond to you. Quality product that don't match Temu's claim. Okay, so at this one, I don't know if I should stand in between to this, because when you read the descriptions in the video, you are definitely, sorry, in their product, you are definitely going to know, but most times you don't take your time to read all of those things. And again, I actually invested so much on Temu recently, because I was trying to be part of the tablet or tablet, what do they call it again? So the free tablet they give out, that's basically one of the reasons they asked me to buy, so that I can qualify to play the game that is going to enable me to win it. Okay, but I did that and I found out that I couldn't win. The reason because it's just there are maybe over 1 million customers at the same time who are going to be waiting for the time of that product to click, and then one person is going to win it all over the world. So it doesn't make that much sense to me anymore after purchasing this. Okay, so is it safe to order on Temu? That absolutely, yeah, it's super safe to order from Temu. It's super safe to order. So what to Temu scan you? This I asked the delivery guy who delivered it to me, the buyer. He said that what I just have to do is go and report to the customer care, go to the website and report to the customer care, and then I'm going to get a refund. That's what he's saying. Is it safe to enter my credit card on Temu? And in my own opinion, I used OpenPay, and I didn't enter my credit details, the rest of that. But please make sure you have two-factor authentication set up in your mobile banking app, so that but absolutely, in my own opinion, is 99% safe. Okay. So that's basically, is Temu Nigeria or not? Temu is Legit, or is our banking platform is not going to be used for payment in Temu Nigeria. So is Temu in Nigeria or not? Yet I've answered that. The research for us that okay, those are not affiliated to Temu. So using this now, I've been able to show you this is a total payment on Temu. They said delivery is the shipping is free. I can't say for that. Possible the cost of delivery, shipping, and the rest of that we are together in the pre-purchased. And then you can see on my screen here the things I purchased, the prices they are sold for now, and then the prices they were sold when I did this purchase. So in my opinion, I suggest that when you want to buy Temu, you make sure your descriptions very, very well product you want to purchase, or you might not be getting what you do be getting, like the same thing with me. And there are some thought that I would have purchased, but when I read through very well, I found out that they're not actually talking about that product. They are talking about maybe a certain thing that is you cover up the product of a certain thing. So I like this game seat now. Let me shake. So game seat. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to game share, right? Okay, game share. I think I'm having some network challenge. Okay, so I found out the game share that I wanted to purchase, the ones that they advertise at the front with per amount were actually game share cover, and quite a whole lot. So this is my opinion on how I purchase something from Temu and my experience on Temu. Okay, in my other videos I'm going to show you the physical products purchased, and then you will be able to make decisions yourself. And thanks for watching.